Welcome to Weather Center Live. That's kind of a cheery open to our show, isn't it?
We're going to do the best we can to, give you all the stories, but also, we're getting closer to the weekend, so a lot of people hopeful about their plans maybe staying dry or staying not too hot. Man, heat is a huge
heat,
story.
that's one story. So is severe weather. Dr. Forbes has a Torcon of 4 in parts of our...
The word for it. We've seen the showers. You can see that mist in the camera. And, places like Kansas City keeping rain chances around as we go through the end of the weekend. Even early next week, hit or miss showers and storms Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Tomorrow, it's the morning that holds the best chance of rain showers. That could slow down your commute by a few minutes. Here's the story brought to you by the water vapor imagery. We've got that leftover moisture from Blanca. We've been telling you about that, but also plenty of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Let's travel a little further east, and you can see all of that moisture streaming up into parts of the southeast and south central U.S. and a stalled frontal boundary. We've seen the storms already firing. You can see some of those on the water vapor imagery, and this area of low pressure, the stalled front, at least the stalled front staying around, and that's going to trigger more shower and thunderstorm development tomorrow and into the weekend. Here's tomorrow's forecast. Still the chance for some severe storms into parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, also up into the Midwest. But Saturday, garden variety thunderstorms, showers, keeping things a little bit unsettled. Notice Sunday, unsettled, really the key word for parts of the central and midwestern part of the country. By the time all is said and done, the weekend's over, could see up to 3+ inches of rain in some of those spots in yellow.
Throughout the hour, we've been playing for you 911 calls, just released from last month's deadly Texas floods. 9
victims have been recovered and identified so far, including Laura McComb, who called 911 as the Blanco River rushed into her vacation home in Wimberley. This next clip begins with the first call Laura made to dispatchers and then her last call for help. A couple times this week. This is the second time we've talked about Pottsville this week.
Is this like payola or something?
No,
Yingling
everybody loves
gets a shout out.
Everybody's worried about Yuengling. Are you kidding me? On a Thursday, everybody's saying, keep Yuengling safe.
Right.
Anyway, now we turn to our ongoing coverage of the drought and a big project that is about to have a big impact on Las Vegas.
Yeah, the city, famous for its gambling, decided not to gamble when it comes to its future, and more importantly, its water. Southern Nevada gets most of its water from Lake Mead, but the lake is drying up. NBC's Harry Smith goes deep underground to show us how a project will make sure the lake supplies enough water for years to come.
Head to the other side of the country and talk about some heat that could be dangerous. I mean, we're talking heat advisory criteria into parts of southeast PA and Jersey, even Delaware, northern parts of Delaware, including Wilmington, under that heat advisory. As we talk about near record highs, we expect to tie the record on Friday in Philadelphia. Record high is 95. Well, now we've dropped the forecast to 94, so we are going to be really close if we don't tie it. We're going to be right in the ballpark. Recorded highs so far today, low 90s for Philly and D.C., upper 80s in Boston and New York. Also Pittsburgh, 89 degrees there. And with the setup that we have, we've got this frontal boundary off to the north, winds out of the south, so that's keeping the mid-Atlantic and the northeast very hot. That southerly flow is making it feel a lot like summer out there and keeping those temps well above average. Let's look at those highs for the end part of the week. Tomorrow in New York, 85, 93 in D.C., 90 in Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. By Saturday, look at these highs, 95 in Raleigh, 91 in Atlanta. Pet owners, keep this in mind. That asphalt is going to be very hot, so you got to either not take the pets out, don't walk them on the concrete or asphalt surfaces. Take them over to Piedmont Park, some of those parks around Raleigh as well. Take them to the National Mall in D.C. You don't want to have them out there on the pavement. And check in on your elderly neighbors who may not have access